Empieza. ¡Ah, la media hora! Igual, aquí estaremos esperando. Ojalá se filtre todo, pero ojalá se le filtre todo como a Konami. Grabadazo, rico, siempre grabadazo. Hola Rafael Salazar Felipe, ¿cómo estás? Hola Jean-Pierre. Hola Ricardo, ¿cómo estás? Hola Haru, ¿cómo estás? 28 minutos ya, 28 minutos. Pasa el toque, mano, se pasa el toque. A ver, pues, ¿qué muestran de Resident Evil 4 Remake? Que llega el próximo año, ahorita nomás. Ahorita nomás Resident Evil 4 Remake. Detrás de ti, imbécil. ¡Cogedlo! Ya no creo que haya Resident Evil numerado, ¿no? Yo creo que con el 7 terminó. Porque Village hicieron trampita. Era 8, pero en realidad era Village. Yo creo que ya no va a haber más Resident Evil numerados. En cambio van a ser así con subtítulos locochones. Un gombao por mientras. Puede ser, ¿ah? Puede ser. A ver, vamos a hacer eso. Pero entran. Puras también. ¿Cómo le llamo a la sala? ¿Por qué es eso? Ah, ya con imágenes del juego.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. I want to live a normal life.
Todavía no se han dado Modern Warfare. Sí, he solicitado el código. Me pasaron la lista y toda la vaina. Ya, voy a crear.
Shut up. What's going on?
Ojalá tuviera dos pantallas.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
Shadow of Rose, ya quiero jugarlo, maldita sea. También he pedido código, me han dicho que me dan. Ojalá que me den.
It's time. Marking the target. It's showtime!
Now, what next?
A ver cómo va el escena aquí. En este modo Warfare 2 es en la Segunda Guerra. Creo que es guerra moderna, creo. O sirve. Verdad que ya vienen los títulos mezclados. A ver, entre un par de partidas. Ahora sí, si alguien entra. Este es el Monster Hunter. Entren, aunque sea un par de más, aunque sea. Entren, pueden jugar desde el celular también. Todavía quedan 20 minutos. Entren, pe, maldita sea, ya vamos a poder. B. Que no puedo tener todo el navegador completo.
¡Maldita sea!
Y ahora sí, ahora sí.
¡Ah!
siente, la siente. ¡Hala! ¿Qué tal sabrazo? ¿Qué tal sabrazo? Ahora le sale espejo a este puto. A ver. Va la 2. No te pegues, no te pegues. Ya está. Mamuteado. Entra alguien más, entra alguien más.
¡Entra alguien más! Dos más.
Oye, quiero jugar los Mega Man Battle Network, maldita sea. Tengo ganas. Tengo muchas ganas de jugar eso. Corre, no corras. Ah, pero Medarot no es de... o Medabot, como quiere decirle. No es de Capcom ni de Bandai. Por eso no ha llegado a Occidente ninguna de las dos colecciones. Tanto la Metav y la Pila Orkush o la Kuwagata.
So, Bikitoa Island's been sealed up for 3 years and Ibius won't own up to Leviathan's malfunction?
Can you address the reports of exofighter patrols on the
Es el
island?
problema con
Reports of
Medarot,
exofighter patrols
que
are
no
simply
tiene un
untrue.
publisher
IBS is
con
committing all
alcance
possible
en
resources to
Occidente.
the investigation.
Exercise results logged. Sunsetting temporal instance.
Come on back. Drinks on me.
There are hundreds of exo-fighters running around out there. Everyone's armed. Nobody knows what'll happen next. 1 minute, they could be helping you. The next minute, they're shooting you in the back.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy the body. It's trying to build stronger exosuits, so it's pulling any exofighter in their holding back in time to these bloody war games.
Like it or not, exosuits keeping things alive out there.
But the more we use it, the more it helps Leviathan.
Well, that's not an option.
One way or another.
Valued team members, prepare for dimensional integration in 10 minutes.
You stay alive, man. Only you.
If you give an AI like Leviathan the directive, improve our exosuits, it has to complete. It doesn't matter whether that takes 100 tries, million, all for the perfect suit.
More than that.
At least do me the courtesy of looking me in the face whilst you do it.
Okay, pinky, forefinger, back to middle, full wrist articulation. Then we do it in reverse. Begin.
What the hell are you guys doing?
It's a secret robot handshake.
Good morning, Victoria.
Ah, de celulares. Ah, pues no, nunca me enteré de eso, ¿no? Yo solo conozco los de consola, pues los de que salieron para Game Boy, para DS y Vita, creo también.
Safety first, bud.
¡No!
You my new recruit? Yeah. Gotta say.
De verlo con bala 2, pero no tengo tiempo para calcular.
Again, you can call me Luke. Or just Coach.
Ya fue. Ya fue. Alguien más que quiere entrar, alguien más que quiere entrar. Ahí está el enlace, pueden entrar a darle algún bajo. Mientras esperamos el Resident Evil Showcase, enfocado en Resident Evil Village Shadow of Rose y el Resident Evil 4 Remake, que llega al inicio del próximo año a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S y PC. Ah, es un gacho. Clásico, siempre es un gacho.
Here comes a new
El Street Fighter 6. También tengo ganas de Street Fighter 6. Como Street Fighter estuvo prisionero en PlayStation toda la generación, nunca pude jugarlo.
Fighter 6. Scrap heap. Ready. Start.
En Netflix. Uy, Nintendo Switch, los Cloud version. Cloud version del Village, del 8, de 2, 3 Remake. Que no van a estar en nuestra región, en Latinoamérica. Solo en Estados Unidos. Y en España, en Occidente, en Europa. El 28 de octubre. Igual es la misma fecha cuando llega el DLC a las demás plataformas. Yo estoy volviendo a jugar el Resident Evil 3 Remake, que cuando salió todo el mundo lo criticó ya, pero es uno de mis juegos favoritos de ese año, de todas maneras. Y el Resident Evil Village es uno de mis juegos favoritos de la década anterior. O sea, es un juegazo. Resident Evil 7, el Biohazard, más que el Village incluso. El Village no me cerró tanto como el Resident Evil 7. Aparte que era la primera experiencia, primera persona de la franquicia Resident Evil. Le supieron darle la vuelta y aún así sentí ese fresco. Muy chévere, muy chévere. Y ahora Resident Evil 4, el juego que lo cambió todo. El juego que sentó las bases para la cámara al hombro. Por eso es histórico.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
You, me. Big the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Ahorita nomás 24 de marzo. Y ahorita nomás. Un pestañeo ya tenemos Resident Evil 4.
I'm not sure if they are hardcore Resident Evil fans. Or how many fans there are at Tango.
¿Por qué tengo?
But I spoke with some of my co-workers who like Resident Evil. Unlike all those years ago, over the past few years, People have started to recognize there are true RE fans out there.
Right, we're really grateful for that.
The one I've enjoyed the most recently would have to be Resident Evil 7. That was amazing.
Wow, thank you so much.
Oh, it was insanely good. Ever since Resident Evil 4. For me, the best one has been Resident Evil 7.
Seriously?
I played Resident Evil 7, but I haven't tried out Resident Evil Village. Someone on my team who's been playing RE for a long time also praised Resident Evil 7 highly. They liked Resident Evil Village as well, so I asked them which they liked more, RE7 or RE Village, and they said RE Village.
Whoa, I'm really happy to hear that.
When I asked them why, they said that even though RE7 was great for the horror, Resident Evil has always really been lacking when it comes to continuity with previous games. That's why they, as a fan of the whole series, liked RE Village, which makes it feel like a true continuation of the series. A lot of fans have probably been feeling that way recently. Probably in the past 4 or 5 years, I'd say.
Thank you so much.
Since Resident Evil 7, focusing on horror was good. And when it came to directing, as with other titles, each director did their thing, and they brought out something great for each game by adding something special for each of the titles. That has been the case for all of the franchise titles. There are some players who became the fans of the brand regardless of one feature or another. But something that cannot be achieved if the brand is still young, like 5 to 10 years old. I was once more reminded of how big RE is as a brand.
Y ahora sí. 29, 28, 26, 25. Uf, ya. ¡Ay! Ethan Winters. Lady me estremezco. Resident Evil Showcase.
Oh my! Company? How on earth did you get in here? Oh, please don't fret. I have no intention of making a meal of you. Please call me the Duke. I am but a humble merchant, purveyor of goods to lords and ladies, prophets and priestesses. I do so strive to please my patrons. I hope we can become well acquainted. But of course it is not I who is on display here, but rather the wares on offer for you. I deal in all manner of commerce, but today I trade in knowledge. This place is a veritable hoard of information, gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price. But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur. Please, take a gander.
Hay una transmisión en español.
Happy half birthday, Rose.
Vamos a cambiar a la transmisión en español, ¿ya?
I just want to find my
Para
daughter.
enterarme también de está justa.
Happy half birthday, Rose. I just want to find my daughter. always be there for you, no matter what. You are my precious Rose.
And I didn't care. So long as we were together.
Oh, Leah. I'm so sorry. I love you.
Sometimes, when I feel lost or afraid, I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
No matter, your imminent demise is inevitable.
I love you, but I won't let anything happen to Rose.
I've got this!
Resident Evil Village Gold Edition Winter Expansion Shadow of Rose 28 de octubre, ahorita nomás.
I'm Kento Kinoshita, the director of the Winter's expansion. Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
You said you had something important to tell me?
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story. So the setting this time is the realm of consciousness, going back one more time to that village. The word nightmare is synonymous with fear. For instance, if you've ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic, can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life. I wanted the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories and nightmares that still haunt people to this day. We wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the Mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character. There are characters called Lords, and playing as them allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters. We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating enemy after enemy. In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy the FPS genre. So we wanted to make a third-person mode for those players, to enjoy the game to its fullest. While there's still a sense of immersion and fear with a third-person perspective, when the player character dies, it doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying. And you can enjoy playing it as a game to confront the fear that it creates, which is a very different experience. I think third-person mode is a perfect way for people to return to Resident Evil Village, as both a game and an experience. Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look.
Qué bueno.
Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really enjoy the expansion. Please look forward to it. Thank you.
Carísimas. Ahora sí, Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Now we have an amazing announcement for you. Starting today, a demo for the third-person mode will be available. Here is the release date and platforms for the demo. This demo can be played for a total of 60 minutes in third-person mode, or the previously existing first-person mode.
60 minutos. Creo que hay un speedrun de 60 minutos.
Mission adjustment?
Qué bueno.
No, doesn't change anything.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain. Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
Let's have some fun, people.
Pero eso era de Resident Evil 7.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Ah, el River, el nuevo River, va a llegar. Así no era. ¿No era el shading? ¿Qué fue con nada agua? Rivers, sí, ya está. O sea, yo ya lo
Resident
tengo ya,
Evil RE-Verse is free content for those who own Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil Village Gold Edition.
Okay.
This game has crossplay, and you can fight players across all platforms. Those who already own Resident Evil Village will be able to participate in the early access period starting October 24th. Additionally, updates are planned for Resident Evil RE-Verse after it has been officially released. Here are some details for the early access and updates.
Definitivamente ha sido
also, Resident Evil Village will be playable on PlayStation VR 2.
Buenos, ¿eh?
Hi, this is Akiyama from Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Chévere.
Resident Evil Village VR mode, currently in development for PlayStation VR 2, will allow you to explore next-gen VR, making the ultimate immersive experience a reality. The VR mode in the previous title, Resident Evil 7, was well received by the world thanks to its stunning horror experience. And the VR mode in Resident Evil Village takes up the challenge to improve and enhance the same experience and bring it to the next level. The first biggest improvement is the visual enhancements. The VR mode in Resident Evil Village will support 4K HDR, which allows natural designs to be displayed in the intended colors to showcase the beautiful and bizarre world of Village.
Eso es lo que yo
The
necesito
intricacy
en mi
of
vida.
Village, shown in high resolution, made possible by the PlayStation 5, allows the users to take a closer look at the fine details of various objects and makes the game experience more immersive. There is also a significant improvement in latency. Compared to Resident Evil 7 on PSVR, both latency and responsiveness have been improved, elevating the VR experience as a whole. The second biggest improvement is enhanced immersive sound experience provided by Tempest 3D audio technology. Village uses ambisonics and object audio for presence and powerful sound. Playing on PlayStation VR 2 allows the VR headset movement and audio to be more closely synchronized and dynamically changes the feel depending on the player position and head movement for a more immersive experience. Another point of improvement is a more intuitive and realistic gaming experience using the PlayStation VR2 Sense controller. Only the DualShock 4 was supported in the previous title, but Village now supports the PlayStation VR2 Sense controller, allowing for more intuitive and flexible controls, making it feel almost as if you are really there holding the weapons that appear in the game. There are so many other elements in Village that we couldn't share today. Please look forward to Resident Evil Village VR mode, which allows you to capture amazingly realistic experiences with your eyes, ears, and senses.
Fecha. Dime fecha, ¿cuándo va a salir? Maldita sea.
How delightful. Such delectable information ought to be savored. What's that? You want more? What a greedy
Con ese carbor yo he pasado noches felices.
No, it's quite all right. I love to see a healthy appetite. I'll do my best to sate your hunger. Come, have a look at this.
Uf, Leon es Kenny. Vivir es morir.
Hello everyone. I'm the producer of Resident Evil 4, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. I'm here today to deliver the newest information about the title. First, please enjoy this new gameplay footage.
World premiere.
How far could he have gone?
Hermoso Leon.
Anyone home?
Hey! I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on? What was that?
Uf, mira esa cámara al hombro. Como si no hubieran pasado casi 20 años. ¡Corre, Leon! ¡Corre! Corre, tú puedes. Tienes que poder esquivar como en Resident Evil 3. En el 3 Remake podías esquivar. Uf, mira esas texturas pues pegadas.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Cogedlo, era cogedlo. Maldita sea, hasta eso me van a cambiar. O la vaca.
¡Oh, se incendió la vaca!
Tremendo xenófobo, Leon.
¡Oh, concha de su madre!
Córrele, Leon, córrele.
¡Oh, puta bien, pe!
Oh, man. ¡Alan!
¡Salta!
¡Ah! Qué bueno.
What did you think? As you just saw, we are paying respect to the original game's world, while implementing new ideas and state-of-the-art graphics to strengthen the core concepts of the title. We think this game will provide a fresh experience with a sense of familiarity if you played the original, that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will enjoy.
No fucking way.
The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release. Leon fights back with firearms, close combat maneuvers, a newly added parry using his knife, and more. Resource management and upgrade elements are critical for survival. Just as in the original, using the attaché case effectively will be
No
key.
podría hacer todo
In
lo
addition to
desorganizado en
managing
su
the
vida,
weapons
pero
and items you carry and
las armas de
synthesizing
Leon
herbs,
siempre están
this
bien
also
ordenaditas.
allows you to craft ammunition and other items.
Over here, stranger.
Of course, we can't forget the merchant.
Something new for you.
You can purchase weapons and items and customize them to suit your
Supuestamente es
playstyle.
familiar del Duque de Resident Evil Village. Hace algunas
We've
referencias
also
en
added
el
a
juego.
trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected can be exchanged for special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
We are rebuilding the original game while respecting its core experience, adding new ideas, and modernizing the playfield. Now I'd like to share some new information regarding this product's release. We announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be available to play on PlayStation 4 in addition to PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost. I'd like to introduce two other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition. The first is the Deluxe Edition. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map, and more. Next is the physical-only Collector's Edition.
Está chévere porque las anteriores no estuvieron tan
This
buenas.
edition includes the contents of the Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map, art book, soundtrack, and more. Also, pre-orders start today. If you pre-order the Standard Edition, you'll receive the Attaché Case Gold and Special Charm handgun ammo. If you pre-order the Deluxe Edition or Collector's Edition, you'll receive the Standard Edition pre-order bonuses, as well as Attaché Case Classic and Special Charm Green Herb. If you pre-order the digital version on the PlayStation Store, you'll receive a mini soundtrack. You can secure these bonuses by pre-ordering Resident Evil 4. Thank you for watching so far. We are working hard to create a game that everyone will enjoy. So please, look forward to it. Before I go, we have one more update for you. Let's take a look.
Demo. Okay, World Premiere. World Premiere. No.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe some missing señorita?
Ashley, where are you?
Your soul requires cleansing.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders and...
What is that? What do we do?
The Lost Lambs are escaping.
We need to go! I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Oi, the wall.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley, run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did you enjoy the Resident Evil showcase?
Buen trailer
Let's
de
recap.
historia.
First, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition launches on Friday,
Así
October
parece.
28th. If you already own Resident Evil Village, you could purchase the Winter's Expansion DLC separately. The Winter's Expansion includes 3 additional modes. The third-person mode, so you can enjoy the main game in a new perspective. The Powered Up, the Mercenaries Additional Orders, and the new story campaign, Shadows of Rose. Oh, yes, a demo for the third-person mode will be available today.
Demo.
Don't forget, the early access period for Resident Evil ReVerse begins October 24th for all owners of Village. Enjoy the extreme feeling of immersion when you play Resident Evil Village on PlayStation VR 2. We will have more announcements coming at a later date. The newest entry in the series, Resident Evil 4, will release on Friday, March 24th, 2023, and you can pre-order it today. We hope you look forward to it. Thank you very much for watching.
Well, looks like you've had your fill. With such a grand display, I should hope so. Oh, I'm afraid I have an appointment I must attend to. Just a bit of bartering with another merchant. An odd chap, but his information's good. And I shouldn't say any more. Anyway, I do hope I'll see you again. I'll strive to prepare a suitably satisfying stock of goods.
Qué bueno, muy bueno, muy bueno. PlayStation. Gran showcase, ¿eh? Showcase. Ya pues gente, eso es todo. Eso es todo. Nos vemos mañana, sí, no te spoiler. para el resumen de lo de Silent Hill, lo de Resident Evil y muchas cositas más. Nos vemos. Chau. Gracias a los que están ahí. Gracias.